my honeys. This week's episode is going to be dedicated to me sharing a little around the master numbers of numerology with you. If you are new to my channel, you are most welcome. I am just Melissa, and this is Empower Empire, where we're all about the sparkling potential of your true essence. And if you are returning to my channel, thank you so much for being here on this journey with me. I trust that you are enjoying this series on numerology. Today's episode is the 5th installment in a series on numerology that I have been sharing. The first episode was entitled Numbers, in which I go into the properties of individual numbers. The second is a breakdown of some numerology basics and how to work out your own personal numerology. The third installment was based on this new year, 2025, and what our numerological prospects are for this year. And in last week's episode, I started exploring a little around the karma numbers. If you haven't watched those 4 episodes yet, please pause this one and go back and do, because it's going to be essential to actually feeling into what the master numbers are and what they are all about. In numerology, the master numbers are considered the number 11 and the number 22 primarily. Number 33 and number 44 are also master numbers, but they are extremely rare. First of all, because the likelihood of arriving at a 33 from your personal birth chart is very, very slim. The only time that a master number 33 or 44 would appear in your chart is in connection with working out the numbers of your name, which I have not elaborated on just yet. A master number 33 or 44 could also be derived from the name of an entity or an enterprise. And it's important to understand what energies you will be adding to that, if that is what the name reduces to. So primarily we're going to focus on understanding the number 11 and understanding the number 22 and why they are master numbers and why we do not reduce them to 2 or to 4 like we do with all the other compound numbers. So, master number 11. This is the first of our master numbers. Master numbers are the most challenging in a good way, in a way that promotes our growth and our expansion of all of the compound numbers. And so number 11 is the first of those. While it does have an undergirding and a foundation of the number 2, because it is 2 ones, the properties of 2 ones together are more, much more, than merely the properties of a number 2. If you are a master number 11 individual, then you are a very exceptional person. And this lifetime is an exceptional lifetime for you. And this is not measured in terms of worldly, material success. It is measured in character, and it is measured in growth. And those are the challenges that your soul took on for this lifetime. If a master number 11 is either your day or your birth force number. So what happens when we bring the properties of a number 1 together twice, as in a number 11? Naturally, we still have all the properties of a number 1. So it is a leader. It very often stands alone. It is an initiator. It is the beginning charge of all energy. It is a manifester. But when it's doubled up, very often there can be tension between those two ones, because each one wants to be the one. So there could be conflicting interests, particularly in relationships. There could be a sense of being torn in two different directions. So, for example, the inclination to be committed and coupled up in relationship could be equally as strong as the desire for profound personal freedom. And learning how to balance those two energies in tension with each other is the challenge. And it applies to all aspects of life, where this tension and this conflict could manifest. The desire for a certain career existing simultaneous to the desire for a completely different one, the desire for a family, the desire to remain unattached. It literally holds the energy of all duality. And all of the particular challenges that come with seeing through all the illusions of duality and actually coming back to the power of the one, unity consciousness, light and truth. The number 11 corresponds astrologically to the star sign of Aquarius. These are truly unique, brilliant, and beautiful individuals. The number 11 also graces those with the energy of that number in their birth chart, with profound stamina. Challenges that would bring another number low. The number 11 not only copes with, but copes with seemingly incredibly well. The number 11 is very, very deep and very, very wise. And so even in all the challenges, all the tension, all the pull, the number 11 is up to the challenge because of the gifts of character and wisdom. The number 11 will allow you to rise. The number 11 will expand you. The number 11 is a grace and a blessing of mastery over duality. The master number 22, however, takes all the energies and the properties of number 11 and literally amps them up even more. The master number 22 contains all the properties and energies of the number 2, as well as the foundation of the number 4, even though we don't reduce it, and not merely doubles them, but amplifies them extremely. So think about the properties of a number 2, duality, learning, relationships. And the properties of number 4, foundations, stability, the master builder, the creator. One manifests, but 2 builds. It's material. Even if what it wants to build is legacy, a physical structure, or an ideological one, a mental construct, number 22 is here to truly understand all the intricacies of duality and stability in the material and the mental realms. 22 is the number of diligence, commitment, loyalty, faithfulness, and hard work. It is rewarded very handsomely, though, because of our number 4. It corresponds to the astrological star sign of Capricorn. So the energy of business, worldly and career success is very strong here. But much like Capricorn's mountain goat, there is a mountain to climb. It's not given easily on a silver platter. But ambition and devotion to that which is to be built and potentially left behind for generations to come is very, very strong with the number 22. And these are people who will have your back no matter what. They are remarkable souls that all of us can look up to. The master number 33, though rare, deserves at least a little mention. Again, the amplification of the properties of a number 3, the energy of life itself, the energy of the Trinity, true wholeness in the self. That doubled, foundation of a number 6. How is all of this, all of life, manifestation, creation, and experience about love? Truly learning the balance between self and other, truly learning how to be in the place of unity consciousness that comes from the love that we are, harmony and balance. As you might have guessed, it corresponds to the star sign of Libra. So justice, fairness, is a very powerful theme. But because we have 2 3s, there's going to be a lot of life. It's going to be demanding in terms of what is required energetically, in terms of time and effort. And the challenge will be not to be the jack of all trades and master of none. The challenge will be true self-care and self-love in a life that is so big, so expansive, so demanding. But how not to become all about the self and neglect relationships with others. And lastly, rarest of them all, master number 44. The energies of a number 4, stability, manifestation, this material world, foundation, doubled to give us the number 8 of infinity, gives us a master number that is here to bring heaven on earth. Master number 44, the double foundation of the pyramid, gives us the Merkaba. It corresponds naturally to the star sign of Pisces, the one that contains them all. I hope you have found my sharing around the master numbers insightful. I encourage you, my honeys, whatever your personal numerology may be, to know that you chose this life and these energies from a higher aspect of yourself. And so because of that, whatever challenges those charts and those properties may hold, you are up to that challenge. In the core of you already exists everything that you need to meet any and all challenges and overcome them. In your heart of hearts, it's all already there. Connect to your essence, my honey, and be blessed. I hope that you will join me for the next installment in this series next week. where I'm going to delve into angel numbers and their significance in our lives. Much love.